Morning, everybody. 9:40 now. There are still thousands of people looking for work. But to find that dream job, Donna Johnson is here. She is the unemployed entrepreneur, and she has some tips for you if you are one of those thousands still trying to find that perfect job. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
What should people be doing? They've sent their resume out. They're waiting on phone calls. What should they be doing in the meantime?
You know, there were only 54,000 new jobs added in the U.S. in the month of May. So that means for those people who are still out there pounding the pavement looking for work, it's still an uphill battle, and they're facing stiffer competition.
Yeah, of course.
So it's important when they go into the interview to communicate. Now, this goes far beyond just the verbal communication. They have to take into consideration that the nonverbal, as far as body language and the overall appearance, play a big factor into the message that they're sending to the person who's interviewing them.
What are some negative body gestures, or what is some negative body language that people give off?
Of course, slumping, not making eye contact.
That makes me sit up straight.
Not making eye contact, and using slang. Definitely a huge no-no in the communication department.
Interesting. What else should people do?
You know what? They really need to be cooperative, meaning that more and more people are looking for work in the hospitality industry as it's continuing to grow. So those types of jobs operate in hours that are outside of the traditional 9-to-5 schedule. So you need to go in, state all of the hours and days that you're available to work, because when you do that, it gives you an advantage over the people who come in with a limited schedule.
So just check the yes box all the way down.
Every single day, pretty much, if that fits your schedule, yes.
Now, there are some people who were highly qualified, highly experienced, who were still looking for work, and now they're competing with students that have just graduated from colleges all across the country. So how can they give themselves the extra advantage? And some have been looking for work for the last year or two.
You're exactly right. Being unemployed for 6 months to a year and even more, Katinya, is the new norm. People are sending out hundreds of resumes, no responses, and over time this really does take a toll on you. But when you go into that interview, that's not the time to discuss your unemployment challenges. You have to walk in and own that interview. You need to know every single thing you can about the company, their competitors, their products, and their services, and you need to walk in and sit down and speak the company's language.
Now, even before you get to the interview, some people are having trouble just getting to that point once they do send their resume and get a response. So how do you get past just sending your information and getting the call to go to the interview?
You know what? It all goes back to the communication part. People have to take a step back away from their computers and stop sending the resumes and go out and start meeting people face to face. And a great place to do that is by going to different workshops that will help you not only engage with other people, but also provide job search and interviewing tips. And job clubs are a great place to start.
Excellent. Well, Donna has information at her website, theunemployedentrepreneur.com. You can also get a link to our website at kxan.com. We'll have the information up later on today. Thank you so much. Great tips. We appreciate that.
Thank you.